You don't know how a trumpet works.
Duh.
I mean, you just blow into the mouthpiece and it sounds great, right? But wait, a trumpet has only 3 buttons, so how can you play more than 3 notes? Sure, you can combine the buttons, but there's only 8 possible combinations. And you can play more than 8 notes on a trumpet. See? Google agrees. Okay, but that doesn't explain anything. So let's go to YouTube. Someone must have explained this, right? Sounds promising. A little quiet. Fine, I'll do it myself. So the first question I had, why doesn't a trumpet work like a default OG flute that you used to play in school? And to explain that, we first need to understand how a flute actually produces sound. A flute works like this. If you cut a flute in half, like this, and you blow into the mouthpiece with your big, beautiful lips, air hits a sharp edge. Some air goes through the tiny gap at the top, but most of it goes through the big main tube. So the air split, which creates vibrations. And these vibrations make the sound. And if you close the holes in the flute, the path the air has to travel gets longer, which creates a deeper sound. By the way, have you seen this guy? Straight up video game boss.
Fix the game! Fix the game! Fix the fucking game! Fix the game! Fix the game!
But why does a longer path create a deeper sound? And you can easily hear the simple intuitive answer yourself with a rubber band. Put 2 fingers close together on a rubber band, pull it firmly, then play it with another finger. It makes a sound. Now grab it much farther apart, put it firmly again, and play it. You get a noticeably deeper sound. And why does that happen? Because the vibrating part is longer, so the wavelength of the sound wave becomes longer. And the longer wavelength equals a deeper or lower pitch. And why is that? You should ask.
Hey, Vsauce, Michael here. Your home security is great. Or is it?
Wait, what? Anyway, a few people might know him. He's pretty decent with physics stuffs and words, I guess. Anyway, but why doesn't this work with the trumpet? It's because you produce the sound differently. You buzz through the mouth.
There is no such thing as buzzing into the trumpet. You don't buzz into the trumpet. This is a buzz. If you do that into the trumpet, it's gonna sound like poo-poo.
Okay, you don't buzz, got it? So, what exactly do you do then? And I think this video explains it really well visually. If you look at this, you put your lips against the mouthpiece. I mean, the mouthpiece doesn't actually look like this. The real one is a metal pipe. So your lips are together, or almost together. They vibrate, and the air passing through creates this buzzing sound.
You are not actually buzzing when you play the trumpet, because it sounds like that, and that sounded like poo-poo.
Sorry, no buzzing. Anyways, your lips are vibrating like this. And in this other video, you can see it really well as well.
Now, when I add the mouthpiece, it sounds different.
I have no idea how it does it. But once you do the same thing with the mouthpiece attached to the trumpet, it trumpets. And now that I'm making this video, I see the trumpet in a completely different way. I always thought this beautiful instrument itself was making the sound, not some lips buzzing.
Poo-poo.
Alright, now you can comment, oh, you're so dumb. I knew this since I was 2. But before you comment, there are still 2 more open questions. First, how do you actually play more than just 8 notes on a trumpet? Or, in other words, how do you actually change the pitch? And you do it mainly by changing how hard you blow and how tight your lips are. Tighter lips and more air pressure make your lips vibrate faster so you get a higher note. And looser lips and less air pressure make your lips vibrate slower so you get a lower note. And second, how do the valves affect the pitch? Yeah, I mean, this is how it visually works. In Germany we say, Bilder sagen mehr als 1000 Worte. Or in English, a picture is worth 1000 words. And what each valve does is lower the pitch by a specific amount. The first valve drops the pitch by 2 semitones, a whole step. The second valve drops it by 1 semitone, so a half step. And the third valve drops it by 3 semitones, 1.5 steps. And if you ask yourself this question, yes, when you combine the valves, it works very intuitively. Valve 2 and 3 together equals 4 half steps. Valve 1 and 3 together equals 5 half steps. Valve 1 and 2 and 3 together equals 6 half steps, and so on. Okay, that's about it. If this video gets 1000 likes, I will buy a trumpet and learn it.